Now, the next step that we're going to be looking at is, and this is for a lot of marketers who said this, but basically you're selling painkillers versus vitamins. Now, why is this? If you go with a painkiller, you know the instant relief. Say, for instance, you have a headache. You have a horrible headache. You can't even think. You take something, instantly the headache goes away. You know what you need to take next time, right? You know what you need to feel good. That's what your community should be rather than a vitamin. Because when it comes to pricing, and Drew talked about it, and we'll talk about pricing and how you now get to that next level with pricing, you have to be a painkiller to be able to command the pricing that you're looking to do. If you are more of a vitamin, a nice to have, you are always going to have different ones in your communities kind of push back when maybe when the economy is not great. They're like, why am I even paying for this community? Let me just cut early. Or what am I doing here? I don't see the results daily. But if they know exactly why they're going to your community, they know exactly why they're paying monthly, they know why they're paying yearly, and they are committed to being with you long term. An example of a painkiller, by the way, they are not sponsoring me, but if they want to, they can tell. It's called Everything Marketplaces. That's done by Yorumi and them. You know exactly why you're at Everything Marketplaces. If you're trying to launch a startup or a marketplace, that's where you would want to go. You would sign up there and you would know exactly what you're trying to do. If you're trying to have, different cash flow and trying to figure out how to buy local businesses, you might want to go to contrarian thinking or do something with Cody, right? So there's clear reasons why you're going to go different communities. Do people know why they should go to your community? Can people understand directly the correlation of why they should join yours and what you solve for them? That's something to allow you to get started with the right pricing structure. Okay. Let me know in the comment section if these three steps as we're starting make sense.
One thing that I do really want to plus one on that Doc is talking about here is this information gathering piece is so important to figuring out pricing and revenue. A lot of the times people will come in and say like, oh, my community is not making enough money. And that is a symptom, but that is not the actual problem. And so what Doc's doing is giving you the tools to really identify what is the actual problem that is preventing your community from generating as much money as it could be. And for even ongoing communities, this is something that you can definitely do. You guys will probably notice everybody that's joined the Heartbeat's own customer community, we actually have a full 17 question survey that we make you fill out to join. We pull the data from that of the last 100, 200 responses every month to figure out how we're actually tweaking the Hearth, making it better and improving it. So even for communities that have been around for a while, this is still something that you can implement.